The Wisconsin Badgers are back on the field tonight for their season opener, but it's going to look a lot different.
The Badgers take on the Fighting Illini at 7 o'clock. It's been a long road to this moment after the Big Ten first announced it would postpone the fall season because of COVID-19 and play in the spring. The league later reversing course, announcing there would be fall football after all. We have team coverage on the home opener. Unlike any other, Francisco Almenara is standing by with concerns over gatherings outside of the stadium. But first, Carly Murata is at Camp Randall with a look at how the team is preparing. Carly.
Hey, George. Well, the last time the Badgers opened up a season in October, it was 1941. As expected, it certainly is quiet here outside Camp Randall, and it'll be even quieter inside Camp Randall with no fans allowed. And as cases continue to surge in the state, parents of players and coaches will also not be in attendance. Badgers players say it is different this year, but they've been trying to simulate the experience at practice with piped-in crowd noise. The Big Ten is providing teams with audio tracks so they can replace that crowd noise during games and celebrations. This hopes to bring some level of normalcy, but for the players, it just isn't it.
I mean, we tried last night, get a little sound, like artificial sound pumped in, and it's not the same. I mean, I was running out the tunnel and they tried to turn it up and I was like, this isn't it. But I mean, I'm just glad we're able to play.
It's definitely going to be different. Camp Randall is not going to be the same without 85,000 plus fans there. We're definitely going to miss them, and I'm going to miss my family being able to be there. But I mean, our emphasis is, bring your own juice.
The Badgers have the 5th best record in home games in the FBS, and they'll look to make it feel like a home game as much as possible tonight. They'll still preserve some of those traditions, like playing jump around after the third quarter, and that'll certainly be odd, but hey, we have football, and that's something to be happy about. Tonight at 6, we'll talk about Graham Mertz making his first start as quarterback. For now, live outside Camp Randall, I'm Carly Murata for 27 Sports.
All right, thank you, Carly. Game day usually means big crowds outside of the stadium, and that's a big concern for health officials. Francisco Almenara continues our team coverage with how businesses in the area are keeping people safe and the guidelines they have to follow. Francisco?
Amber, it is a very different atmosphere here along Regent Street in front of Camp Randall. As some of the businesses I spoke to today said they were disappointed that the usual sea of people clad in Badger red was now an occasional person here or there. However, they all understood the need to be safe and healthy. Here at Scotty Bar, what would typically be standing room only both inside and outside at their beer garden terrace was pared down substantially. 40 people inside and 180 people outside at chairs and tables, limited to 6 people and socially distanced apart. They and other area bars asked people to reserve their places ahead of time so there are no lines to get into their area. What General Manager Lucas Simon Wambach said was the biggest concern public health told them.
It's been hopefully helpful to make sure that we don't have people lined up waiting for a table, things like that. Don't have that bottleneck as you're coming in. People are coming in, have already pre-reserved their tables, know if they have a spot inside or a spot outside.
Public Health Madison-Dane County will be having staff patrolling the area and doing compliance checks with the help from police and the fire department. However, a spokesperson told me that with the amount of education that they've been providing businesses, that they believe that those businesses will be mostly in compliance. They also mentioned that those compliance teams that they will have monitoring will also be looking out for house parties if and when they get wind of them. Reporting live in Madison, Francisco Almenara, 27 News.